Hello everyone, welcome back. Today in this video tutorial we are going to learn about Mailchimp API. By using Mailchimp API we are going to import a email to our contact list or audience, whatever you call, and we can send email to them. But in this video I am not going to show how to send email to them, but that will be your assignment once I show you how to use their API. Okay, we'll explore their API. Little bit self promotion. This is my YouTube channel. If you want to learn more about JavaScript, Node.js or PHP, I have lots of tutorial on it. You see, those are the playlist on my playlist tab. You can find this playlist. Okay, enough talking, enough marketing. Let's get into it. At first you need to create an account on Mailchimp. Okay, creating account is very simple. Once you have created account in it, you can sign in dashboard. Once you are in dashboard, you can see there is a option on the left side for audience or list. Previously it was named list, but it is now audience. Okay, just click on it. You need to create an audience. I don't remember how to create an audience. Actually in their free plan there is no way to create multiple audience. Just click on audience dashboard and view contacts. Here you can see I have included few contacts, 37 contacts I have included manually. You don't need to include any of them. We are going to include by using API. Okay, just go to Google and search for Mailchimp API. Here is our Mailchimp API. This is piece of cake we are going to work with most of the time. This is for quick start. You can see sending marketing campaign. Just click on quick start. We are going to explore the quick start. Before that, let me create a folder inside our desktop. Mailchimp API. For this video tutorial I am going to use Atom as my primary text editor. Okay, once you are in Atom welcome screen, then you have an option for add folder. Otherwise you can just click on file, add folder, add project folder. Just click here. We have created the folder inside our desktop, so just check on it and import it. Okay, now we need to use command prompt or terminal on Linux. For Linux user, you just need to click on terminal, or you can find here. Or for Windows user, just click on your Windows button and search for command prompt. Okay, command prompt. You can use PowerShell as well, but I recommend command prompt. Okay, for Windows user, what you can do, just go to your desktop and shift right click. There you can find an option for open with PowerShell. Just click on that PowerShell. And for Linux user I am going to use terminal cd desktop. Okay, in here go to the folder which we have created, that is MC API, cd MC API. Here I am going to initialize our Node.js project npm init. Okay, the project package name will be MC API. Okay, that's fine. Entry point will be server.js. Test command, we don't want any test command or anything else. Okay, let's check it out. We have package.json file inside our folder. On Windows you just need to write dir. Then this is our main entry point was server.js, so let's create that file, server.js. Now go to the API. From here you just go to the create an account, make your first API call. Just click here. In the right side you can see there is an option for changing your API call by using curl or by using Node.js. You have different option for different languages. You have option for Python, PHP, curl or Ruby. If you are using Mac or Linux, you can use curl. Let me show you how to use curl. Just copy these few lines and paste it in your terminal. Now in here you need to change the API key. Okay, let's change it from where you can find API key. Just read this, and this is our server prefix. You see they are asking for server prefix. This is your DC means data center, or server prefix, both the same. Okay, we can find the data server from our account dashboard. In our account dashboard we have a URL. You see before this admin dot, this is our data center. Okay, before this admin we are using US20 as our data center. If you are using US19, then use your own. And this is the API key, where we can find our API key. So to find our API key, you just need to go to generate your API key. Here you can see they have shown you how to find your API key. You just navigate to the API key section, just control and click. It will open a new tab with your API generate key. I already generated an API. I think Mailchimp automatically will generate a API for you. You don't need to do anything. Just click on this extras API key. Scroll down. This is your API key. You see status, it is saying not enabled. So let me make it enable. Okay, now this is visible. You see previously I used this curl command. Somehow it will not work. Press enter, it will not work actually. Once again, just click on up button, and from here in the place of DC, this DC, let me change it to US20. US20, it was our data center. And in the place of API key, we need to change it as well. Control Shift V for pasting our API key on Linux terminal. For Windows terminal, you can just basically use your default. It's saying any string command not found. I think I don't need this. Actually it's asking for installing JQ, so let's install it. Shift C, it will copy your command from Linux terminal, and Control Shift V. Okay, let's try once again. You see it's saying everything is choppy. That means our API call is working perfectly. Okay, now let's make this API call using Node.js. Okay, to call it, it is very simple. They already written the code for us. Just go to make your first API call, click here. Okay, change it to call to Node.js. Let me copy everything from here and paste it here as well. Importing this format is not allowed in Node.js, so you need to change something in your package.json. Below this name, just change it to type module. This would be a module type. Okay, now you can use this format for importing anything. Now let me change your API key. Before that, your server prefix, let me change it to US20. It was our server prefix, and change your API key from here. Let me change mine. Let me copy this API key. Don't copy this any string. This is I will show you the use of any string later. Before this, just copy this API key, save it, and once again go to terminal and run the command node server. it will say some error, some kind of error, module cannot find the module. Actually we need to install, we haven't installed this package. npm install Ctrl+Shift+V. Actually we didn't install this package, but we are using it. So before using it we need to install it. So once you have installed it, you are ready to go. Just run the command node server health status, everything is happy. That means our API call is working perfectly. Okay, next what you can do is, there is an option for create your first audience. You can create your own audience, but what we are interested in this video is go to API reference. From here now just find for audiences or lists. Here you can see get list info. Just click here at first. Before adding a member to the list or before adding another list, we want to know about get list info. That means information about our list. Let me copy this. Actually we can just copy only these 2 lines and paste it here as well. Below this response console log, I want to console log here, and let me comment this 2 line. Once again, node server.js from a terminal. Client is not defined. In the place of client, this would be mailchimp. Since we have imported it as mailchimp, so we need to use mailchimp. Node server.js. Here it is, all the information about our audiences. Here it is. Okay, let me get the specific audience. To get all information for a specific audience, just click on this get list information. In here just expand this. If it is not expanded automatically, just click on this expand. Here it is. Okay, let me copy this 2 line and paste it here as well, below here. This list ID we can find from the previous response. Just open your terminal. In previous response, this is our ID, this is our list information. The list name is test list, and contact, whatever you name your list or audience, you can show in here. Permission, reminder, and all the information you have given to create a list, and all the information they added by default. Okay, I want this, I'm interested in this ID. Okay, list ID, this is what I need, and replace this list ID, and let me comment it out as in here. Okay, once again make the API call by using node server.js. Here once again it's saying client is not defined. It will always show that. Mailchimp, save it, node server.js. This is the details for our specific audience. You see, in our specific audience we have email, specific email. You see the test contact name. Okay, permission, reminder. You see in stats we have member count, we have 37 member, unsubscribed count 0, and cleared count, this is what all the statistic about. You can get the statistic from here. Okay, I have added few comments. Make your first API call, and I have added the link of the documentation, you see, for all the requests I have made. Now let's work with the members. Okay, once again go to API reference. From audience you can find the members section, list and audience. From here just scroll down. scroll down on the left bar, you see there is an option for members. I want to get information about members. Okay, if you haven't added any contract on Mailchimp, then you can't see any member information, but if you have included any member or any contract, then you can see all the information about that member. Okay, so let's add member to the list at first. So just go to add member to list. This is a post request. Actually, let me copy the whole method or function. Previously we have used everything in one function. Let me create another one. Okay, below this run, actually let me change the function name more meaningful. This would be get informations, and this would be add members. Let me call the function in here, add members. Okay, since we are calling this add member function, actually let me comment it out so we can see properly. And the email address, you can change any email address you want to add to your contact list. Let me change it to messi@yahoo.com, and status is subscribed. You can see all the parameters in the documentation. You have path parameter, list ID, skip merge validation, and email addresses. This is the body parameter we have used, and this is the query parameter that will be used in our URL, but this is body parameter, this will be used in our body. And status, we have status for unsubscribed, cleaned, pending, and transactional. Email type, this would be either HTML or text format. Okay, merge field, you have option for merge field. Okay, this is an object, and okay, you can check it by yourself. For now I am just going to add this messi@yahoo.com and status as subscribed. Save it. Once again, this would be list ID. Let me copy the list ID from here, paste it here as well, and this client should be Mailchimp. Once again, open your terminal, press up button, node server.js, and press enter. I think it has added a member to our contact list. Okay, it is been added. You see response we are getting back is email address. This is the ID for our members. Once again, go to Mailchimp dashboard. From here just go to audience, click here and view contacts. Inside contacts we have that mail. I think now we can see the mail. This is the mail recently we have added, messi@yahoo.com. okay, now let me comment it out, this function, and uncomment it, this get information. Let me get the information about members. Get the member information. From member, just search for list member information. We can get all the member information by using it. Just copy this. Actually you don't need to copy the whole thing, because the whole thing is ready, previously we have written. You just need to change the function get list members info. You can just change it from here, get list members info. This is the only thing we need to change. Copy and paste it so it will not give any kind of error. And this is our ID. save it and once again run the command node server.js. Let me make it the whole page so you can see it properly. Okay, let's go to the top side. You see in members we have email addresses. This is the email addresses. Okay, we have inside our member list. This are the all email addresses you can find. Okay, everything is working perfectly. What if you want to use it with Express server? Then let me show you how to set up with Express. Let me comment the function call in here. We are not going to use this function anymore. Actually, let me go to the terminal. At first you need to install Express, npm install Express, and let me change the syntax. Go to package.json. From type, let me cut it out. We want to use regular nodejs format for importing it. Const mailchimp is equal require. This is the format we are going to use for our project. Okay, now once you have installed Express, import it. Const express is equal require express. Below here const app is equal express app. Now at the very bottom, let me call our server app.listen to the port number 4000, comma, once it is working then it will show an SMS to us. Console.log server is running on port number 4000. This will show to us. Now once again run the command node server. It's saying something went wrong, response is already declared. Okay, here is the problem. I think I need to comment it out. Yes, it is working, server is running on 4000. Actually, let me make a simple route. App.get, this would be a get route. Audience, comma, request response, and next. This would be a callback function, and of course this is an asynchronous function. This would be a asynchronous function. Let me copy the whole thing from here and paste it here as well. This will work same. Console log the response, and we want to do is just res.status would be 200.json. we want to response it as a JSON format, so response. So this should be a equal sign, not a dash. Yes, it is working. Now open Postman for API call. You can use frontend, but I'm not using frontend in this video. We are going to use API client for it. Okay, click on this plus button for new API call. This would be a GET request, and the URL will be http localhost. We are running our server on localhost, and port is 4000. Remember, we set it 4000. And what was our API route? URL, it was audience/audience. Let me copy this from here so it will not be an error, and send. Here it is. We are getting all the information. Status code it is 200, and we are getting back all the information about our members. You see all the information about members we are getting in here. Okay, now create one more tab for our post request. We are going to make, let me copy this and paste it below. Post request for adding a member to our contact list or audience. This should be the same URL, but method will be post, and let me change it with this response. Copy and paste it here. Ctrl V. Okay, let's use another email address. Ronaldo@yahoo.com. Subscribe, let's make it unsubscribed, or actually let's make it pending. Status is pending, and we'll get back the response as JSON format. Okay, that's all. Once again, go to terminal, Ctrl C, node server.js. Once again, go to Postman, copy the URL from previous request, paste it here. This would be a post request, not a get request. Send it. It will add a email address, ronaldo@yahoo.com. But I want to get the data from the body, so what we can do is we can set up express for it. app.use express.json. We want to get the data from the body as JSON format. app.use express.url encoded extended is false. Just add these two lines and you are ready to get the data from the body. Here we'll get the email and this status from our body, so just write post email and status from request.body. In the place of email, just write email, and in the place of status pending, status. Okay, save it. Once again, open your Postman. Here in header tab, you have to add this accept application. We want to accept application in JSON format. Content type will be application JSON. Now go to body. In here, x www form URL encoded. What was our key? Our key was email and status. This is the two key we need to add. Email and status. Email will be Kilian@gmail.com and status would be pending. Let's send it. Actually, we need to change it. We need to run our server. Once again, send it. It should work now. Yes, it is working. It's added Kylian Mbappe and it is a status of pending. Let me check it inside Mailchimp API dashboard. From here click on all contacts, once again refresh it. Okay, now I made status subscribed and email is for neymarjr@gmail.com. okay, let's send the request. You see the request is been made. Status code is 200 and this is the response we are getting back in a body. This is the ID and this is the email address we have added recently, and this is the status. You can see you can use this option on the field of here. In key you set merge fields or any other option. You can find all the option you could find and way that you are going to use that. Time stop sign up. Here what you can do, you can set the time when you want to add the email. All the code you can find in the link of the description of this video. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching. If you want to learn more about Node.js and PHP, you can check out my channel. There you can find some playlist on it. Okay, thank you for watching once again.